What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in, and today we're going to be reviewing the new release Puma Nitro. Before we get started, I'd like to make a quick shout out to Paulo, and I hope I said your name right. He was down in my comment section basically recommending me to do the Puma Nitro. So Paulo, if you are watching, this is the review for you. I did it as fast as I could, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope as well as a lot of you guys enjoy. Starting us off, we talk about the sizing and the price, and I recommend you guys go up half a size if you can. If not, then you can go to your true to size, and the reason why I recommend you guys go up half a size is because this is a nice but tight, snug type of feel, and so your toe is going to be almost towards the ends of it. I got this in a true to size because I've always get true to size when I do reviews, but I would recommend if you have longer feet to go up half a size. If you're wide footed, I can honestly say you can go up a whole size because it is nice and tight. Pricing on the Rise Nitro is going to be at $125, which is nice standard price. Next up, we have the style, and I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. To me personally, this colorway is one of the hardest colorways to find a shirt that matches with it if it's not black, gray, or white. It's more like a tennis ball green type of colorway or lime green, because I know right now as you guys are looking at it, and since it's in the light, it looks yellow, like a very mustard type of yellow. But when you guys purchase it online and when you see it in person, the shoe is actually tennis ball green or a very bright type of green. Yeah, just like I said, I just think it's an okay style. Moving on, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion, and I want to give it an 8 out of 10. This shoe uses Nitro foam. Basically, while I was reading the tech that's in the cushion, it seems like this shoe is built for explosive type of playmakers. At least that's what it said in the description, because it's comfortable, it's responsive, and it's supposed to give you high energy and energy output on the fast break and stuff. So if you are a playmaker and an explosive player, then I'm thinking this shoe is going to be built more towards you. So personally speaking about the cushion now, I did feel that extra energy explosion they were talking about in the description, as well as it already being a nice snug fit, giving you that feel of I can jump out of any situation and almost from anywhere, so I really like that. If you guys are wearing this shoe, it's not one of those shoes that boosts you off of the ground, and it's not too low, so I think it's a nice common middle ground. So overall, it is a nice, comfy, responsive type of cushioning setup that I think a lot of you guys would like. Moving on to the support, and I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, and this shoe hugs your foot literally, which is a good thing because around the ankle bone and Achilles heel is padding here. There's also padding in the tongue as well, and also something different that I've never felt in a basketball shoe. It's like a flexible material that's right here. It's also breathable, and it actually helps the support and lockdown of your foot. Now, what this shoe reminds me of personally is like a tennis type of shoe or a running shoe, but it's made for basketball. So if you guys are interested in trying that out, this part doesn't hurt, it feels really good, and it actually adds an extra layer of support that I think a lot of you would like. Also, if you guys can see this on the gray lining of the shoe, you see the PWR tape, and what that does is adds extra support for cutting and jumping. When you guys feel it too, it reminds you of the KT tape. I don't know if a lot of you guys ever wore that before. I've worn it sometimes. It's the black tape that you see athletes wear on their shoulders or their hands or forearms and stuff like that. So I think it is that same material of the KT tape, because when you feel it, like I said, it feels very different from here. It feels like the actual tape. And last on the list, we have the traction, and I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's not the worst traction I played in, but it damn sure is not the best. You rarely hear any squeaks. Actually, I don't hear any squeaks at all, whether I was on the court floor or my room floor. I tested out in both places. You do some sliding, and you'll never hear that grip or that bite that you want to hear. So I don't know, I was kind of disappointed in that. So really hearing that the shoe is built for like playmakers and explosive players, usually deals with a lot of quick stopping and moving and lateral movement, and I didn't feel that at all. I felt myself sliding a good amount, nothing too crazy, but I did feel myself sliding. So if you are interested in getting this shoe, I would tell you, do not expect any grip, any squeak noises, because you will not get them. All up, we have the tier ranking. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I was going to try and give this a B-. I really was. I was trying to find what little edge to give it that, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. This shoe is a C+ tier. The support is really good. It's a 9, like I told you guys. The padding and how snug it is, it feels really nice and comfortable. The cushion is solid. It's a B. You do feel that nice explosive energy inside of the shoe, and it is a nice impact, force protection and whatnot. But the style, to me, I do not like this colorway. It's just this shoe personally, but I do not really like this colorway. The materials aren't that bad, but as you can see, they are gonna get dirty very, very quickly. The traction, there's no grip. You're always sliding. You're never gonna hear that squeak noise. And you can't play with this outside, so I just don't feel no confidence while playing in this shoe. And if I don't feel any confidence playing in the shoes, then I'm never gonna put it in my rotation. So instead of making a whole video about each shoe saying the exact same thing I've said before in previous ones, I figured why not put the end of the video, or this last part of the video, comparing the Puma TRC versus the Puma Rise Nitro. And I would tell you guys, out of style, I would go with the Puma TRC over the style of the Puma Rise Nitro. The cushion, I would go with the Puma TRC. I feel like it's a lot more softer, it's a lot responsive. They're both the same towards the ground, you know, you're kind of both low. Not too low, but you know, you're in the middle, but this one just feels so much nicer. It just feels so nice and soft and explosive. While this one feels explosive, but it feels harder. And it just, I don't know, I just like this one a lot better. Support, I'm actually gonna edge the Puma Rise Nitro. It beats it by like 0.5. And traction, the Puma TRC is gonna kill the Puma Rise Nitro. There's no grip, no bite. You always slide. With this one, it might attract dust, but there's a lot of grip, there's a lot of bite. And it's just so much better. So if I'm telling you guys, so Paulo, if you're watching, and a lot of you guys are watching, I would tell you guys go with the Puma TRC over the Puma Rise Nitro any day of the week. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning back in. Chauncey hit us with the outro, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.
Got anything you want to add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, just the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.